yeah, we're just gonna check all of these out. I'm gonna watch this on O'Shea, then there's a video from Sandra, and then there is a video from Stevie as well that we're gonna check out. So it's gonna be like four videos. So I wanna hop through these and get them done.
And I am the founder, chairman, CEO, president, vice president, and the dean of Random University. We offer a vast variety of courses, everything from psychology of the fake alpha male to cringe studies to pause 101. Now, if you're interested in joining this university, please call or text the number on the screen, 1555 Random U. Are you ready?
Welcome back. What we're gonna do?
We have to talk about black people again. O'Shea Duke Jackson, a content creator that I have avoided talking about on this platform for quite some time. Because as a smaller content creator, when you make videos attacking bigger creators, people just say that you're a hater, or you're a grifter, or you're seeking attention on the platform, or you're trying to grift off of their audience for more subscribers when they can't be any further from the truth. I'm fully aware that O'Shea is doing quite well on the platform. I mean, hell, I already know that he has a channel that has over 460,000 subscribers. Well earned and deserved, by the way, because nobody puts in more time and effort on the platform than O'Shea Duke Jackson. He drops a video every like 38 seconds. So I know, and I know he's converting these videos over into some good American dollars, and I'm pretty sure he's converting to whatever coins he's getting over there in Ghana. At this point in time, he's made so much money on the platform, I'm pretty sure he should be able to afford an actual castle, complete with the moat and the bridge, with an actual knight in shining armor riding a unicorn that should be able to actually patrol his facilities 24/7, along with a 24/7 surveillance system, along with snipers. He should be able to afford all that because he has tethered himself to situations like this ABBA drama more than I've ever seen him do on the platform. And that's saying quite something when it comes to O'Shea, because nobody knows how to milk a situation more than O'Shea. And he has absolutely violated this cow with how much he has milked this drama. Like, these udders are absolutely raw at this point in time. It is nothing but just Johnson & Johnson and baby powder every time he revisits the content farm to milk this situation some more.
Dude, that's what's crazy, is that I don't even know. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this up. Let's see. Let's just go type in ABBA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, no, that's not it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's not even. Where's his other page at? Because he has a different page. Yes, the celebrity junk. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, look at this shit, dude. Like, not Donovan. O'Shea Duke Jackson is, like, no joke, just farming. They're literally just farming at this point.
Like, damn, at some point in time, I'm waiting for Peter to arrive. Or hell, I'm just waiting for somebody in a black Escalade to show up to his castle gates and be like, hey, where's O'Shea? Because we need to talk to you about this cow. I mean, homie, like, this is wrong. This is rated MA for mature at this point in time. But O'Shea made a video that was so egregious, it compelled me to turn my camera on and make this video that you're seeing here today. When it came to Abba and Preach, criticizing Miss Lyanne Bryan and her getting exposed for not having any real degrees or any real credentials out here on the internet, which, I mean, I thought that was pretty valid to come out here and critique, but I guess their voices had to be silenced because they got into some drama, which I will get into here in just a moment. But
that's what bugs me about the whole thing, is that, like, they're going to sit there and get mad because they're calling out Cheyenne Bryant for being a fraud. And it doesn't make any sense to me why they think that that is a crazy thing to do. But then they're going to sit there and call them a hypocrite, but yet they'll sit there and do the same fucking content, and it doesn't make any sense.
He couldn't, mention all of this without mentioning Abba's recent drama and, the situation going on with this whole potential not to be highly shady baby mamas. He had to make sure he threw that in there as well. But the video slightly triggered me because it started off with lies. Now, I guess Abba's Cash App to me must have came through because I must have got my finest cape on to go out here and defend Abba in this video. Because I guess since he's had drama and he's had criticisms recently and he's had a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't make him look good because, he deserves a lot of his own criticism here. I'm not going to shy that away.
True.
But I guess I can't come out here and say something in his defense. But we're going to get into it right now.
Guys, I was really done with this whole Abba and Preach thing. It was
dude, and that's the thing. Oh, well, I really didn't want to do this. Didn't want to do it. Yeah, you did, bro. Yes, you did. You've been milking this shit forever. Yes, you did. You definitely wanted to do it. Like, quit playing the game like, oh, well, man, I didn't want to talk about it, but I have to. Shut up. Jesus Christ.
last month. It was water underneath the bridge.
That's a lie. Because we know
you
wanted to make this video, O'Shea, and you wanted to make this video because you didn't have to. You've made plenty. You made plenty, homie. You don't need to drop another one. You know what I'm saying? Enough with the DJ Khaled. Is he your sponsor? Because it feels like it. Because I don't think you're sponsored by anybody over there, are you? I'm not really sure. But I'm just saying, what is going on? It feels like you really wanted to make another video because you didn't have to. Most of these situations that you done made on this Abba and Pre situation, it just feels like you're literally reaching for things and deciding to go on a rant. Which isn't that much different than what I do on this channel sometimes, which is also inspired by your channel, which I've alluded to in the past. Watching O'Shea is a guilty pleasure because O'Shea is funny. He's entertaining. Even though he doesn't know how to pronounce a lot of the names of the people that he likes to criticize on the platform, which I find highly crazy and really weird because I'm like, if you're going to have this many criticisms, I feel like you should be more researched on the situation. I feel like you just read a Reddit article, or is there some other article that you saw on Google somewhere and decided to turn on the camera and start spewing some bullshit. That's what it feels like a lot of times, but a lot of it's funny, so I listen to it. But you have to pay attention to what you be saying sometimes, and you'll also realize that you are a hypocrite as well. But let's continue.
Until I came across this video called Fake Dr. Cheyenne Bryant Exposed. Too bad that they can't spell Bryant because it's called Byron.
Okay, that's pretty funny. But O'Shea goes on to make a point later that still confuses me as to why people keep trying to make this point.
Abba also is fraudulent. He also acts without integrity, similar to the dentist he's talking about, and also Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, as well as Donovan Sharp, as well as Fresh and Fit.
But here
again,
and this is the thing, dude. They think that Abba and Preach, because of the one thing that Abba has done, they think that it automatically discredits everything that they've done, which is stupid. Because Abba and Preach haven't sold a single fucking thing promoting that they can be like them, unlike Donovan Sharp, unlike Fresh and Fit, unlike all these fucking clowns that are milking this situation. They don't do that. They don't claim to be high and mighty and have this moral ethical background where they can just speak on it because they're better. They speak on topics. That's what they do. That's all they do. And you sitting there and acting like they can't say anything because they have dirt. It's a dumb thing to do because then nobody on the internet should be talking about anything because everybody has dirt. Nobody is perfect. This shit's so stupid to me. It makes no sense.
I don't believe it's the same situation because Abba doesn't sell courses. He's not
Facts.
selling books. He's not going out here promoting himself as a doctor. He's not doing any of these things. I feel like that is a major detail that can't just be ignored, that so many people keep forgetting and just wanting to just dismiss. I'm like, you can't do that. That is a major detail in this whole thing. I mean,
Exactly.
I still got drugged back into this nonsense. Now, I do understand where people are always going to say that Abba is a hypocrite because he promotes all of these messages about holding yourself and other people accountable. And then, yeah, it didn't seem like he held himself accountable whatsoever in the situation with Libby and all those other shady potential baby mamas. It just didn't seem like he did. I can't defend any of those actions. It sounded like he was a very bad guy in those relationships. It sounded like he was very immature, even though he's knocking on 40, just like he likes to criticize Myron for. But I still don't see that situation being the same as Precious and the same as Donovan Sharp, because Conovan is still conning people by getting him over to his platform so he can get people to listen to him have conversations with AI and also sell $1,000 plus courses. I mean, the selling of courses is vital. And I get it. Abba in their video was like, where are your credentials, Miss Lyanne? And then people are saying, well, Abba, where are your credentials to come out here and critique?
He's never claimed to have any.
I keep telling you, why are y'all asking for credentials for a person who's not credentialed? He's not even promoting himself like that. And that's what's wild. But let's go on with what more O'Shea had to talk about.
At least be doing the very best that we can to be who we say that we are as content creators. We don't have to be perfect, and almost everybody can be bigoted, including myself. But you know what the problem is that when you completely get on here and try to call out Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, or try to call out dentists, or call out Fresh and Fit, when we have evidence at the same exact time, and then when you're doing exactly what you accuse others of doing, well, it reflects. This is why you don't see Abba and Preach breaking 500,000 views anymore.
Is that the bar? 500K?
Oh my God, dude.
You got 460,000 subscribers on the channel, and I mean, your views don't be looking right. Like, we can get into it.
600,000 views anymore, because you can't really look at Abba and Preach and take them seriously.
Now that sounds
that doesn't shit doesn't mean anything. Look, I can speak from experience because I don't watch a lot of Abba and Preach anymore like I used to. And it's just, it has nothing to do with them personally, okay? It just has everything to do with their content's not the same anymore. What I loved about Abba and Preach, okay, is that they would just react to videos and then talk about it, and it would be a certain type of way. The content was a certain type of thing. Now they tried to form it into a live stream format, which it doesn't give the same effect. Even though it's still funny, it's still good content. I still enjoy it, but it's just, it doesn't feel the same. So I don't watch them nowhere near as much as I used to. When, like, pre-COVID, I was anytime Abba and Preach posted a video, I watched it 100%. I'd have to fucking pull up my old YouTube account and show you guys the amount of red fucking bars that are on every Abba and Preach video, like pre-2019, all the way up, I think, until like 2021. Like, I never missed a video. I was always watching them. But now with them doing it in this live stream format, it doesn't feel the same. So I don't think that has anything to do with the drama. I think it has everything to do with the content style is completely shifted. It's different. And people just don't like it. Which is understandable.
Sounds ridiculous, but Abba and Preach did used to pull much bigger numbers before this controversy, which was something that I definitely talked about when I was talking about this controversy, was that their reputation, despite what people think, when it gets icky and messy, when it comes to relationship and people feel like they can't trust you as a content creator, your views start to dissipate. And now at first it seemed like they might be back on the normal trajectory, but I was peeking them and I didn't feel like they were hitting where they were hitting, and they're not. They are struggling when it comes to some of their views, when it comes to like what they used to be. And I'm talking about just a month or two ago. So there has been some definite impact.
Well, I mean,
from
I
what's
get
happened
it.
with the recent drama. I'm not going to dismiss that and act like that wasn't potentially a factor, because I definitely said that.
And then Preach too, because he's an aider and abetter. He's also in on the scam, as long as it was with Abba.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I agree that Preach is definitely along the ride when it comes to a lot of the marketing and the advertising, when it comes to their new merchants. Some of that stuff that I'm like, ooh, I don't know if this is the best thing to be putting out at this time. It might definitely rub people the wrong way. You talking about having people read the room. I don't know if y'all read this one right, because I mean, I don't think this was the time to say that you're killing it, considering there was things.
Yeah, but that's the point, is that Abba and Preach have never just made merch to for it to coincide with right place, right time. It's never been that way. It's never been that way. The second fucking H3H3 called them a gopher, they instantly dropped merch that was calling them gophers. Like Apple and Peach, they made all of that shit. Any nickname that anybody's ever given them, they've turned it into merch and profited off of that name, even though people thought that it was a bad thing. Like, I know it's a little like off-putting what it is, but dude, that's what they've done. They've done that shit since the beginning of the channel. That's what it's been always.
Things that were deleted.
And to see these guys disintegrate, you know, you got some of their fans talking about that they don't look like the chemistry is there anymore.
That just sounds like some made up bullshit, because I've watched some of their recent videos and their chemistry seems like it's exactly the same. Hell, in some of the videos, it seems like they're thriving better than ever. Even though the views aren't thriving as good as they were before, their chemistry seems just as potent as it was before. So I don't see what people are seeing with that. I feel like that's people allowing their minds to be manipulated by the drama that was surrounding them. When controversy goes around anybody that you hear cheating allegations around them, you start thinking that every other person that they're talking to, they're potentially cheating with that person. It's manipulation. It's mind tricks that people are doing on themselves. Jedi mind tricks.
Well, yeah, when people understand that you are not who you say you are, people lose hope in your platform.
Which is definitely something I have said in the past. When I was saying that if their controversy causes any of their subscribers, and I'm not saying like one or two, I'm talking about a whole bunch of them, to scroll up and down their algorithm and all of a sudden to hesitate clicking on their thumbnails, then that controversy did some damage.
And again, you can have mistakes in life. You just can't have these kind of mistakes. And I would say that the
What do you mean, these kind of mistakes?
Probably much worse than the Cheyenne Bryant.
Son of a bitch.
Please elaborate.
When Abba and Preach upload multiple times a month, sometimes multiple times every day, and all they do is criticize everyone else's imperfections.
Is that not what you do as well in
exactly
many of your videos? Is that not what pretty much all of us do out here on the platform? If we're not pretty much, you know, making documentaries and we're out here, you know, making dedicated sports channels, so we're pretty much hating on other people, criticizing their imperfections. That's pretty much what we all do. We see controversy and we criticize it, which means people were being imperfect. Good Lord, what was that? But still, just saying people were screwing up and we had critiques about the situation. Now, again, you hope that many of us other content creators don't get exposed like Abba did in a situation where it's like, whoa, I don't know. Trust maybe have been betrayed, but
yes, I am.
I think that's something we all do, O'Shea.
That's all they largely do. So we got years and years and years and years and years of him saying how these people are not solid. We got years and years of them calling out everybody else. And then at the same time that they're doing that, Abba is doing it.
But that's not the point. The point is that this is the only thing that can be said about this, okay? If they can't do it, nobody can do it. Okay? Everybody has a skeleton in their closet. Everybody has something that's going to make them look like a hypocrite. Okay? There's nobody on this fucking planet that can sit there and criticize somebody while claiming to be perfect. It doesn't work that way. It never has. It never will. It's just not possible for that to be the case. Sitting there and giving somebody shit because they're critiquing other people while they have baggage is the dumbest thing on the planet. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's a video from Random University talking about O'Shea Duke Jackson.
But is doing it for free. He is charging no prices. There is no price of admission to listen to Abba give critiques and hate on other people, even if you think he's a hypocrite or not. He's not charging.
Exactly.
To me, I think that is a major thing.
He's doing even worse to a certain degree. Preach is there telling other people to be accountable like Fresh and Fit. Don't support Fresh Myron. You got to come out there and do X, Y, and Z. Be solid. But then we see
Oh my God.
doing the same bull as everybody else. And how can you take that person seriously? I mean, I'm not trying to be messy, guys, but
That's
Yeah,
a lie.
you are.
You're absolutely trying to be messy, because just a few videos ago, about a week or so ago, you had the audacity to throw my boy Watts and Jew into some of this controversy, or at least attempt to.
you're kind of like,
Oh
on
my
that
God.
side, I think, but he does a pretty good job. Brother Jew Almighty, guy like that. You got Watch TV.
Come
you got a
on,
whole
bro.
bunch of other people out there that are doing similar stuff to what they are doing.
You're absolutely being messy, because you're like, see, well, guys, if you're defecting from Abba and Preach, see, these guys right here, they're just as similar. They're very good. Even though they were going down somehow in this controversy as being somehow Abba suck-offers, or whatever you want to call it. They were meat huggers for Abba, apparently. I mean, it's the most ridiculous shit I've heard and seen in quite some time. People are still out here, like, making videos about my boy Watts, and I'm like, damn, can y'all please just stop? Like, y'all look psychotic at a point in time. You look crazier than Miss Lyanne. At some point in time, you look like Miss Marianne, and y'all...
That's what's crazy, dude. Is that, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but here, let me pull it up. Because I've got it. I've got it, I got it saved on a playlist.
D Riders, AK.
Okay. Here we go. Like, look at this shit. Like, look at this. Calling Watts a puppet. Like, look at this shit, dude. You've got to be joking me. The amount of dog shit that people want to sit there and speak on, but yet they're acting like they're not milking a situation is stupid to me.
With how they're not coming out here with more criticisms for Abba. They don't give a shit, and I'm sorry, but they don't care. People were out here looking for us to talk about this recent drama on the For Us podcast. We didn't talk about it. You know why? Because we don't care.
I could care less.
We're done with it. Now, I'm still out here making videos because we don't all make the same type of videos. We make similar videos, but we don't all make them in unison. You know what I'm saying? We have autonomy. We're not out here like, hey, well, you know, we all touch each other's meat together and make the same stuff. No, we don't do that. All powers unite. All light skins unite. We didn't do that, except for Logix.
To watch these guys fall off like this, it is absolutely, in my honest
Icarus.
opinion, I think it's pretty sad and definitely difficult to watch.
Fuck.
When you look at it, when you see it, when you see how down bad they all are.
What's considered down bad? What does Abba have to get to be down bad? I want to know what that standard is. Can somebody just lay it out for me? I really want somebody to let me know what the standard is.
I mean, hey, you can call it what it is. You can call me a hater, but every time that somebody watches their videos, it's hard to watch Abba and Preach's videos anymore and get into it like you used to without thinking about, oh yeah, so you guys are talking about yourself. Like, how can you talk about this? And that matters. And it's almost sad. We know who they really are. We know what's been exposed about them.
I really hate that Preach keeps getting drawn into this, because there are valid critiques to what O'Shea is saying there. Like, Those are a lot of things that I was alluding to weeks ago, because I feel like they were very valid. But Preach is just the other guy on the platform. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's just taking ricochet shotgun damage for no reason.
And again, you know, it's sad. Really, it's sad. And I hope that this changes for them. But again, every criticism is coming back towards them in a terrible way.
Early.
That doesn't make... I don't get it, man. I don't understand. People think that they're so righteous to call people out, but yet they're the first ones to have skeletons in their closet. Like, everybody does, and thinking that that shit doesn't exist is stupid. I don't get it. Oh, man.
You said you believe that Abba and Preach have committed a bigger crime when it comes to being a hypocrite than Miss Lyanne Bryant, or even Conovan Sharp, or even Myron and Fresh, when I think that is lunacy. When I could beg to differ, and I could argue that there is no bigger hypocrisy than pretending to be pro-black while also being pro-Trump.
I beg your pardon?
Which is what
True.
O'Shea Duke Jackson is. That's what he is. I mean, is that not the biggest hypocrisy that I could think of, or you could think of as well? How are you going to be pro-black and pro-Trump?
True.
Respectfully, these nuts. That's like me being pro-Christian white nationalist and also hanging out and being best friends with Rizza Islam.
Use your common sense.
There's some shit in there that doesn't make any sense. Somebody is being deceived. Somebody is being lied to. There is garbage in there. I'm trash if that's what I am doing. I can't be trusted by anybody. So anybody who's out here promoting themselves as pro-black and pro-Trump at the same time can't be trusted.
Use your common sense.
That's why it's hard to take you serious out here on the platform, O'Shea. And you want to talk about views and shit. Yeah, Abba and Preachers is going down, but it ain't as down as what yours is. That's why you have to put out as many videos as you put out. That's why you escaped over there to Ghana. You were one of the passport bros who got out, and you set up shop somewhere else and you escaped America, and somehow you're still over there pretending to be FBA and talking about American issues while you're not even in the country. You ain't been here in years. Why don't you go talk about some local shit? But that's just me going on a wild tangent. Go ahead and make your content, O'Shea. I'll probably tune in to one every 15 videos, but you know. It is what it is, but I had to point this stuff out because I think that's pretty egregious. I think that's the biggest hypocrisy in all of this, is the fact that you had a nerve to come out here and criticize these people for having criticisms for other people. Like, their voices need to be silenced. Why haven't you silenced yours? Just saying. See you soon.
Hell yeah. That was a good video. I mean, it's just, I don't get it. I'm probably never going to get it. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever why all this shit is gonna like, anybody here has the right to fucking speak on anybody at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now we gotta watch Dumbass. So let's check this out.
It's gonna be off this Abba shit at least for, like, you know, now, but
Oh, I was gonna get off. It's Abba shit.
I mean,
No, you're not.
I'm not about to do what y'all think I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm not about to beat a dead horse. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
yes the
people
fuck
can
you
believe
are,
what
Stevie.
They want to believe. The real ones know what's happening. And if, like, real talk, if you're on the fence about anything at this point with this whole Abba situation, and, like, if you come from the Abba side, even though I think I did a pretty good job of,
You didn't do
my
anything.
last video about dog,
Bro.
I would.
Bro, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? What are you saying, Stevie? You did a good job in that video? No, you glazed a girl that was glazing you. You didn't do shit. You let a video play, and you just sat there and said some fucking comments. That's all you did. You did nothing. Get real, man.
I recommend that you go to Sandra
Yeah, of course, go to Sandra.
Peep that last
Go to that
live
clout
that she
chaser.
did.
Surviving ABBA. What a lot of his fans are failing to see is that those years of him building that relationship with you by having good takes, by having nuance, by presenting himself as an honest person, now that he's collected all of that social credit, he is leveraging it against you in order to hurt and harm other people. He's weaponizing the trust that he built up with his audience in order to attack other people. He is
And here we go.
using you
Here we go.
against
It's gonna be Stevie just playing a fucking Sandra Faye video from beginning to end without giving any fucking real substance whatsoever. But then he's gonna say, "Well, I did a good job on the video." You shit. You're letting other people speak, and you're claiming that it's your work. That's what you're doing. How are you this dumb? Come on, bro.
people that he does not like, because from my perspective, it seems as though he's been suffering narcissistic injuries. When someone feels slighted or jilted or feels like their public image was harmed in some way, shape, or form by someone, whether they were telling the truth or a lie, with that, a person who is a narcissistic individual, they will suffer a narcissistic injury. And
oh my
what that
God,
person
here we
will
go.
do is to lash out. They will go DEFCON on that person, and they will do whatever it takes, whether it's manipulating the facts, whether it is omitting details, or just chopping and screwing a situation in order to paint that other person who gave them that narcissistic injury in a bad light. They will do all of that, because it's all about regaining that control over their public image. And we see this happening time and time again with ABBA. I've already proved that with Stevie. Now, unfortunately, y'all got me out here defending a crazy broad.
It's about 3 hours, but you can fast forward that motherfucker, dog. Like
3 hours. Did you not hear? Did you just hear that shit?
The good job I think I did. She just knocks it out the park.
Bro, you did nothing, Stevie. Fuck. The amount of effort you put into your dog shit videos, it shows. Fucking A, dude. Somebody on the internet. I don't understand, man. I don't fucking get how people can be this dumb. They can sit there, oh, well, I did very well in my video. Your video did nothing but fucking play somebody else's video, but you're fucking claiming like you're the one with the brilliant idea. No, she had the idea. You just profited off of it. I mean, Jesus, dude. How stupid can some people... How stupid does he think his audience is? Really?
Every time, bro. She be cooking with receipts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, check her out. I know she's going to snip up that live up in a few short videos to make it more digestible for those who ain't got, you know, that amount of time on their hands. But
bro, nobody cares.
Definitely suggest you go peep that. But, you know, with all that, right, like I could sit here and beat a dead horse.
You are.
I know that y'all here are tired of the whole, you know, ABBA situation. And, hey,
bro, it's so right? Fucking funny. It's so funny how these clout chasing fucking losers can sit here. Oh, well, I don't want to beat a dead horse. Then don't make the video. Turn it off and sit in your fucking home. Stop acting like you didn't want to make this. Stop acting like you didn't have to do this. Yes, you did. You wanted to because your bank account is fucking empty, and you know if you bring ABBA's name up, you're going to get some money in your pocket. So shut up and fucking treat it like it is. It's a grift. It's a cash grab. You're milking a cow. Shut up. How many more of these grifting ass people need to say, well, I didn't want to talk about this, before it becomes a pattern?
But there's a very good teachable moment here. The irony, right? The irony,
Teachable
right?
from
It's a
who,
good
stupid?
Teachable moment here, bro, where it's just things men should not do. You should not find yourself in a position where you could have gotten 3 different women pregnant in the span
Oh
of a
my
few
God,
months.
bro.
I misquoted.
You've already
On my
said
last
this
video when I
shit.
said he got 3 women pregnant in the span of 6 months. Like, he knocked the Switzerland girl up years ago. But, still the same tactics. Out here slinging raw tip and spraying women
Bro,
down.
that's the gayest shit you ever said. That's the gayest shit you ever said. Who the fuck talks about that from a man to a man? Who says that shit? Who says that shit? Get real. Get fucking real.
He was in the position to be smashing all these women, during the same time, right?
So you got pregnant with Abba. You were seeing him in, I think it says March. I think the last time Steph was there, I think on her birthday, which was like around March 20th, Abba was still texting me. But
me and Abba started talking March 13th. He had flown me out to Montreal.
when did he fly you out?
Let me see. The first trip was March 30th.
When he texted me on April 10th talking about like how I'm a whore and a slut and like I'm a cheater for creating the Instagram in February,
Which is crazy.
yeah, and then he was seeing Stephanie, and then he was seeing you, and
He was telling me that he's
Bro.
not talking to anyone else. It really came off like he was a serious dude.
yeah, I don't know if you saw the messages I posted of I guess he saw someone in London on the 30th of January, not knowing if I was pregnant or not still. It's crazy to me. And then he started talking to Stephanie at this time.
He also said you called her a whore for having an Instagram in March, but you were fucking me in March. Like, well, how was
It wasn't
that?
just for an
How did
Instagram.
he say so?
We were like sexting in February. He was sending you explicit stuff. He was sending me explicit stuff. I have proof that he was coming to fly out here. And then in March, he was trying to see me. Yeah, what a liar.
Just one question.
Do you recognize this video?
Oh, yes. She just showed me a masturbation video from ABBA.
No, she
The same
didn't.
video he sent me. I guess it's around the same time. That is so messed up.
Yeah, it was like February, March,
Yeah.
maybe even January. No, I don't think January. February, March. He sent me the video like a few times.
There we
Yeah,
go.
same one. That's pretty awful.
I did receive
Bro. Oh my God, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing? Is this all this is gonna be? I swear to God, if this is all it's gonna be. Where's your fucking substance, Stevie?
Yeah.
But real talk, dog. This is just it's sad, dog. It's sad. It's disappointing.
Oh,
Well,
it's
well,
sad and
disappointing,
disappointing
bro.
that you
Because
won't
we
shut
all
the
know-
fuck up.
We all know who Abba is at this point, bro. But like, as far as men goes, generally speaking, bruh, like dick discipline is a must, dog. And real talk. There was a story that inspired this video, bro. Because real
Oh my
talk, I
God.
was off the whole Abba situation.
No,
Until
you
we got,
weren't!
like, new information or a new girl popped up or whatever. I was gonna leave it alone, bro. But then this story just came across my feed on.
Bro, what are we
X, bruh,
doing?
and it's
What are we doing? I can't, dude. I can't do this shit with Stevie. I can't. This is the most smooth-brained motherfucker I've ever met in my life. I'm tired of people lying and coping and acting like they're not doing this shit for money. I was gonna leave it alone. No, the fuck you weren't. You haven't left Abba alone since he fucking schooled your ass in that debate. You haven't shut the fuck up about him since. So stop acting like you're some fucking righteous person. Oh, well, I'm gonna be the big man and walk away. No, you're not. You're a fucking baby. You're a grown-ass baby. You're having a temper tantrum and you're taking it out on somebody that did you wrong. They took your Play-Doh and you're upset, so now you're gonna tell the grown-ups. That's what you're doing.
Floyd Money Mayweather, dog. Floyd Mayweather reportedly had a baby with a dancer at his Vegas strip club. He's been ordered to pay $1 million in back child support and $33,000 a month, bruh. Mayweather, 49, was legally declared the father of the 4-year-old girl in March 2026. With a judge writing, the court finds that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the father of Price Moorhead, according to court docs. Moorhead says she was in a long-term intimate relationship with Mayweather, which lasted 8 years until she claims he broke up with her when he found out she was pregnant in April 2021. Don't that shit sound familiar? Page claims Floyd pressured her to get an abortion and ultimately fired her. It ain't funny, but it's funny given the circumstances, bro. Instead of, Floyd fired her, we blocking the girl to get pregnant. Even though she'd worked at the Girl Collection Club for 4 years. Per the court, Floyd had only paid about $151,000 of what he owes, so the judge ruled Page can place a lien worth up to $2 million on property owned by Mayweather in California, helping ensure she gets the money for the child. Right? And it's just, bro, this is the shit that I scream from the mountaintop, dog. A man being a man, disciplined, right? Accountable, loyal, not messy.
Oh my God,
this
bro.
This is little kid shit at the end of the day.
But what you're doing is kid shit.
Floyd's situation, he was messing.
Bro, what you're doing is kid shit, Stevie. You not letting this go, you still speaking on this is kid shit. This is childish behavior. I don't know how clearer I can make this out for you. Do I need to speak wider or do I need to speak anywhere else? I don't know what you're not understanding. You could have let this shit go weeks ago, but you're not. So you can't sit there and call somebody else childish while you're having this temper tantrum and meltdown.
Was shouted for years. He just didn't want the girl to get pregnant. Like, at least is that he was messing with her for damn near a decade, right? There should not be a situation, ever that any man well in his 30s, about to hit 40s, is out here spraying seed and random women. Period, bro.
Why are you speaking on men like this?
Crazy, dog. Abba aside, that is crazy, bro.
It's not Abba aside. That's exactly.
Party, dog. Like, you know what I mean? If you've been rocking with the channel long enough, I've given some insight on my past and how I was in these streets way back when, dog.
Bro, you weren't in no fucking streets. You were a loser.
Shit, dog. And I was
shut the fuck up,
shit, bro. I would have never. Stop saying, bro. I would have never found myself in the position where there's 3 girls pregnant with my seed, dog. That's nuts. And that's before I had the fucking YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's wicked, bro. That's wicked, dog. And bruh got off easy. I mean, outside of him being exposed on YouTube, bruh, and it's like, there's only so much, our little engagement and semi-virality can do exposing.
Oh my God, bro, you have almost 2 million subs between your 2 channels. Oh, bro. You're almost at the same fucking sub count as Abba and Preach is. Why are you acting like you're this small-time fucking creator? Shut your dumb ass up.
Degeneracy behind the scenes, man. Real talk, dog got off easy, bro, because he got 2 abortions and a miscarriage, bro. He could have found himself in a Mayweather situation times 3. Any man finding himself in a Mayweather situation times 3. Imagine if that would have happened. Imagine if it was any man out here any man, period, right? Outside of just being publicly known, right? Any man, period, bro, that knocked up 3 women back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Under the circumstances. Like, they ain't his chicks, They ain't bros, chicks. He just out here having raw sex, busting loads in women, bro. That's
what
crazy,
the
dog.
fuck, dude? Bro. Am I hearing this weird? Like, is anything that he's saying not fucking weird? That was the... Oh my god, dude. That was the gayest shit I've heard. Sit there and call Abbott gay all day long, but yeah, you say some shit like that, bro. There's something not right with you.
Crazy. Not only do you expose yourself to STDs, right? You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm not taking the onus off the women, right?
Yeah, you are.
Like, I don't know the situation these women believe themselves to be in with them. I don't know if they all consider themselves exclusive. I know Libby did, but like the other two girls, I don't know if they was just thinking that they was on some one-on-one type shit. Well, but at the end of the day, bro, like he was putting raw dick in seed,
bro,
multiple women, giving a few months, dog, and that's crazy. That's
bro.
Diabolical. That's diabolical, bro.
How the fuck do you? How the fuck can you get by saying shit like this?
I said I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that, but dog, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, bro, it's like, dog, just for a minute, just bear with me for a minute, bro. Dog, it's like, bro, that's on camera trying to tell everybody else what to do, what not to do, calling everybody else out on their shit, bro. Like, the irony of that is crazy, man. The motherfucker always trying to hold other people accountable.
I don't care.
Catch them on their shit. Get
bro.
Caught doing the most fuck shit.
Bro! I can't, dude. I can't. Because I'm gonna... Bro. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose it, man. Stevie is the dumbest fucking piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. I've never met somebody this fucking stupid. In my life, I've met some really dumb fucking people. I was friends with some really dumb fucking people. But Stevie is on another level. First you don't get no school lunches, then you get put into ESE, and now you're riding the fucking short bus. What kind of a fucking idiot are you?
Ever, bruh. It's like, dog is a fuck boy.
It's just not even funny.
That wild, dog. But on top of it, dog, like, how retarded must you be to, like, be somebody moving that way? Be somebody moving crazy, dog.
Who the fuck do you think you have the right to call anybody retarded? Where do you have the right to call anybody retarded? Explain that shit to me.
With the amount of subs fool got, with the amount of attention bro got, with the amount of notoriety bro got, with the amount of views that channel get, dog, and you out here just moving reckless like that, you know what I'm saying? You don't move discreet at all. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker like that need to be having some NDAs signed. But just
oh my god.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, dog. But real shit, dog, bro dodged 3 bullets. Because he could have found himself in this situation where he paying back tax or back pay on back pay times 3. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He dealing with, you know what I'm saying, getting exposed, and right, it don't even really seem to have done nothing to him because, you know, his retard still following him.
Bro, are you serious? Bro, I swear to God. Stevie and I's gonna keep fucking around and he's gonna find out. This dumb bitch is gonna keep fucking around and he's gonna find out. Bro, you call anybody that watches Abbott and Preach retarded? Bro, you better check your catalog, homie. Because anybody who sits there and fucking listens to you is a lot more retarded than you want to think. Especially if they fucking take what you say at face value.
And that's another thing too. I was like, it's like, bro is an evil genius with this shit, bro. He does the most, giving y'all this fictitious image of him when he's like, the fuckboy behind the scenes. But being that it's 2026 and like degeneracy sells, and you moving like that behind the scenes, you better off just owning it, bro. You better off just owning it, bro. Like, real shit. Instead of like, the 2 million subs they had, they probably would have 6 million by now.
No, the fuck they wouldn't, dude.
Because degeneracy sells. If Abba was to move like Abba,
bro. Okay. Oh, dude. Does Stevie know how to math? Does he know how to math? None of this shit happened until a year ago. Okay? He didn't start doing any of this dumb shit until a year ago. Because in all reality, let's be clear. Okay? If Abba, after all of this is blown up, there would definitely be more girls over a longer span of time if he's been doing this for a consistent, a long period. Apparently, it hasn't been. Apparently, this is just taking place over the past year. Okay. You're telling me within this year alone, they would have tripled their sub count because of his lost integrity? When all the way up until a month ago, they thought he was. So where does the math add up? How stupid is this? How stupid is Stevie Knight? I really want to know. I really want this idiot to take a fucking IQ test.
Because he be the king of the red pill.
Oh my god, bro. You are!
Bro, it's crazy, dog. That shit crazy, man. You know what I mean? Try to make light of the situation, bro, because, the whole shit is fucked up, man, but you don't move like that, dog. You don't move like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The deceitfulness, the lying, You know
bro,
what I mean?
how many times are you gonna...
Boy, this stage of your life, period. And I mean, even with that, it's only because it's Abba. Like, if anybody else, dog, that fuckboy shit will stay in some men's systems till they... I mean, that was Floyd's girl, but you do got dudes out here moving crazy like that, in their late 30s, 40s, mid-40s, hell, 50s and shit, dog. And it's just not a good look, bro. You know what I'm saying? Having mixed family.
Bro, okay, Stevie, okay, this is the point, okay? You wouldn't speak on this shit if it wasn't Abba's name being attached to it. Because any other time, the same fucking situation, you would be shitting on that woman relentlessly. But you're not doing that. And you haven't since the beginning. So you can sit there and you can claim that you're just speaking on truth, but yet you're not fucking doing what you usually do. That's what this is. You would be going after the woman. You wouldn't be even thinking about talking about what the man has been doing. You would say, well, you know what? As a woman, if you sit here and you look at this man and you see what he's doing, you're the one making these dumb fucking mistakes. Why don't you just pick better and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da and go down every single red pill fucking talking point that you regurgitate? But yet now, you're not saying shit about the women and you're only speaking about ABBA. And it's only because it's ABBA. That's it. Keep it a fucking stack, man. Be honest. Stop fucking playing the game like you're trying to be righteous. When we know that there's ulterior motives here. We know that this is what you're trying to do. We know you're trying to fucking ruin ABBA and Preach. That's your intention. It has nothing to do with bringing awareness. It has nothing to do with doing any of that shit. You're just trying to tear them down. And the only reason why you're wanting to tear them down is because ABBA made you look like a dumb fucking baby on a live stream because you didn't know how to fucking read articles and do any research like a normal human being. Nobody in their right mind is gonna fucking show up to a debate ill-informed unless you're Stevie Knight or Just Pearly Things. Y'all two are one and the fucking same. But yet, you got in your feelings just like Just Pearly Things did. And then here we are. Butthurt babies. That's exactly what the fuck y'all are.
Families and multiple baby mamas and, you know, kids without fathers and chaos and all types of shit. Just perpetuating the world's problems with, you know, more degeneracy and the breakdown of the nuclear family and yeah, man.
Bro.
That's wild, man.
You're speaking every single red pill talking point, but yet you don't want to claim to be red pill.
I mean, I don't tap into the channel anymore anyway. But I'm saying, like,
yes, you do.
Chance I come across a fucking video of bro out here trying to tell somebody else what to do, what they should do, what they did wrong. Like, just stay to the jokes. Just stay to the jokes, bro. Because if you out here trying to.
A lot of you guys are just busting inside of people, no birth control.
Oh my God, bro. How many times?
And then when shit hit the fan, you just looking at the ladies like, yo, take a pill. Go to the clinic. Like, that's an incredibly phically traumatic thing for a lot of women to experience.
Oh my God, dude.
It fucks up their hormone balance for an
I
extended
can't.
period of time.
How much?
Physical, casually saying, and it messes with their psyche. If you've never had your hormones completely out of whack, you may never be able to understand.
Let's see how fucking dumb he makes this.
Just take a pill. Do
let's
this.
see. Let's see.
You guys are asking a lot.
Hey, boy. You buy some condom shit. Bruh, it's crazy, dog. Three of them. Could have been 3 of them, dog. And then, like, bro, when you be stroking different women like that raw, right? Like, you are mixing their juices and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like
what are you doing? I can't. This is the gayest fucking cope I've ever seen in my life from Stevie Knight. You're mixing their juices and, you know, you're busting all up in these women and spreading your seed and da-da. Bro, nobody talks about men like this. Nobody. Jesus Christ. I feel stupid just for fucking listening to that. I feel extremely stupid for listening. I can't do any more of those videos. I can't. I'm gonna go to work extremely fucking angry. So, we're just gonna get on with the stream. I'm gonna keep playing Hades. And... true. Facts. 100%. Yeah, 100%. If it was Trump, 100%, Stevie Knight wouldn't say a fucking thing. Because it took people getting on Stevie's ass. Exactly. It took his fans getting on Stevie's ass for talking about how Trump was hiding something when it came to I can't remember where it was. But dude, he didn't even want to take a side on that because he just wanted to agree with Trump. It's like, bro, come on, man. Come on. Anybody else on the planet, you wouldn't say this shit. But yet, now all of a sudden, you are so morally righteous to speak on the shit that you're speaking on. 3 to 4 different women for sleeping with a corn star and paying her off when your wife was... Yeah, exactly. That's the truest statement that it could be. But Stevie won't talk about that shit either. You know why? Because it's not ABBA. It's not ABBA, so he doesn't need to. Oh. Bro, this shit is dumb. It's insane how people can just just say whatever and think that shit's okay, think that it's okay. I mean, I don't know. The only thing I can really say is that if Abba and Preach, okay, can't speak on anybody, then none of us can talk about anybody. Okay? Because yeah, Abba did some stupid shit. He got 3 girls pregnant. Okay, fine. But he can still critique people. Because I can guarantee that every single person right now, Sandra Faye, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Stevie Knight, Myron Gaines, Satan Sinner, all of these fucking clowns have something that their audience doesn't know. Well, I can't say that about Myron, because Myron and Fresh, their lives have been exposed multiple times. But yet, O'Shea, Stevie, Sandra, Satan Center, these fucking losers want to sit there and claim to call Abba a hypocrite because he wants to criticize other people while doing what he's doing. But yet, if their audiences knew what they were really doing, then they shouldn't be allowed to speak on this shit either. The only difference is this is the truest statement that's I'm ever gonna say, and this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say about it, is that everybody has dirt. Everybody has something that can ruin their credibility, especially when you're talking about commentary channels that critique other creators. Okay? The only difference is that some people are better at hiding it than others. That's it. That's the only difference. Nobody is completely free from giving any kind of criticism. Everybody has dirt that will make them look like a hypocrite if it ever comes to light. And that's just what it is. So I can't speak on this shit anymore, dude. Hearing Stevie Knight regurgitate talking points over and over again is so stupid. I'm tired of hearing it. Sandra Faye sitting there and calling everybody a puppet and a glazer when she's glazing Stevie Knight while at the same time Stevie Knight's glazing her. I mean, it's so hypocritical. But it is what it is. Grift, make your money, do what you gotta do. I don't care. But I'm not gonna speak on this shit anymore.